Hi, everyone, and welcome to Rehustle number 3. So, a ton has happened over the last couple episodes. I now have landing pages or kind of mini websites for each idea. And now it's time to try to start getting the ideas out there and see if anyone's even interested. So for those of you who are just joining, I'm Teju. I am an entrepreneur, passionate about business, and I am rehustling, resetting my hustle. So going into a different industry, starting new businesses from scratch, and I'm documenting this entire journey, the ups, the downs, the learnings, and I am sharing everything that I'm doing in order to get these business ideas off the ground. They may work, they may not work, we'll see together. As I talked about last time, I went ahead and I had purchased some themes from ThemeForest, installed them on WordPress websites, and got those WordPress websites up and moving. I will say I do have a bit of an unfair advantage because I've built a ton of websites in the past. If you don't know how to build a website, don't let that stop you. There's a ton of ways to get your content out there without having a full web. You don't need a full website. So if you don't know how to build a website, what I would do is use a landing page builder. So there's ClickFunnels, there's lead pages, there's Unbounce. They're all awesome. They're all drag and drop, and it's super easy to get something out there and working if you don't know how to build a WordPress website. Just for me, it's faster for me to just go ahead and get the site moving because I already know the content, the images, all of their good stuff. Other super tactical things. A lot of times people ask me where do I find stock photos to populate my site? I love using Unsplash. It's free stock photography. Beautiful. It's more editorial style, so I use a lot of Unsplash photos. Or if you want to purchase some photos, you can use something like Deposit Photos. They're super affordable. A kind of a great way to get some photography assets on your website. So, WordPress website, I use HostGator for my hosting, ThemeForce for the theme, Deposit Photos for my photography, and copywriting. I actually, me starting my agency, I did a bit of copywriting work. I think that what's super critical when you're copywriting on your website is to remember to present the benefits to your end consumer versus the features. So you'll see on Nourish Print, you'll see on Well Run, I'm talking about, hey, if you always wanted to get in the best shape of your life, you feel like a nutritionist is too expensive. On Well Run, it's the best health content, learn how to, adapt an easy, healthy living lifestyle in a fun way. We're talking about that. And, making sure that, what's in it for the consumer? What's in it for me when people come to your website? You want to make sure that you've communicated that. I mean, copywriting is an art in itself. There's a ton of great courses. So definitely recommend that if you're just starting out building a business, take the time to invest in doing a copywriting course. It will save you time, money, heartache. To be able to tap into the heart of people and to communicate your product or service is invaluable. You could also just pick up a quick book. I think Cashvertising is a book that I read that was a game changer in my own career. So, there's a ton of advertising and copywriting books out there. So either take a course or pick up a book. I particularly love Cashvertising because it's got super tactical. I'm into the tactics. What do I need to do? And I think Cashvertising breaks it down and gives you specific copywriting lines that have worked for ad agencies, which is powerful. All right, so we've got stuff moving. We've got kind of a framework, and there's two core things that I'm gonna do today. So I am going to post on Craigslist for Nourish Print. That's the nutritionist idea, and typically I would actually do this first, but I was kind of on a roll already to get the website moving. So what I'm going to do is just post a quick post and say, hey, are you interested in working with a nutritionist? Here's how much it's going to cost, and see if anyone responds. Down and dirty, nothing fancy, just to get the idea out there. And then for both ideas, I'm going to be posting to other forums. So Reddit, Facebook, I'm going to tap into some Facebook communities and position the idea to start to get some feedback. And my goal is to get a couple of interested potential customers, for Nourish Print customers, for Well Run, people who are interested in our content. And see what happens. Like, I have no idea. Everything I'm doing are some tests that I've run before. I don't know what's going to work. So I'm a little nervous going into this. I could hear crickets, or I could actually get some feedback, and I'll move forward from there. So I'll check in with you guys next time. We'll see what happens. In terms of just putting the idea out there in the world, it's like a little nervous. So then the other thing I'm going to do is set up a project roadmap plan. I am super into just executing. Usually I just jump into things. And I think that one of the things I've learned is to have a roadmap is just critical, because it helps you to avoid wasting time. When you're building a business, wasting time is your enemy. So I use Asana as my project management tool. What I'm going to do is just, draft out a plan. Like, how am I going to get customers? How many do I think I'm going to get? I use a one-page business tool, which I'm happy to share with you guys. And just, okay, how am I going to execute? So I'll share the bones of my Asana project, just like, okay, here's how I organize the tasks. Here's what I've got slated. Here are the marketing channels that I'm going to tap into. I've got a ton of ideas to get both, businesses out there, from influencer marketing to a ton of social media stuff, content and videos, some paid advertising like Facebook or, Google ads, Bing, like all the other good stuff. And guys, if you don't know this, I am a marketer by trade now. I've started an agency, I've done marketing, but I didn't start off in marketing. Like, I had to learn all this stuff from building other businesses, building and failing. So as you see me go through the tactics, if there's something that you don't know, there are courses on Udemy, Coursera, watch YouTube videos. Do not let lack of knowledge be an obstacle to your success. So jump in, learn what you need to learn so that you can get your idea moving too. So I hope you guys are joining me in launching your own idea. If you've got an idea that you've wanted, challenge yourself to launch with me. Like, get that idea out there. Let's go through the steps together. Link up what you're doing, in the comments. And I'm super happy to provide feedback. Feedback on, ideas. Let's mastermind all together and get our ideas moving. So I will include some quick video on me going through the Craigslist post, Asana, and all of their stuff to get organized, and share what you guys are doing. I'm super excited to learn about. There's so many great ideas that I hear about from entrepreneurs. So I hope you'll share, and then we can work together. Till next time, guys, stay re-hustling, and I can't wait to see what happens next week. Hopefully we get some bites on any of the ideas.
So now I'm going to show you how I organized testing a new business idea in Asana. I'll link up to a template that I use so that you can just pretty much populate this and keep it moving. So I start a new project, and what I do is fill out all of the different launch tasks that I need to get done. If I think that, influencer marketing is going to be a part of our strategy, I'll put that down. If I think that, hey, I need to maybe build an additional landing page to try some different copy, I'll put that down. So you see me here kind of building out all of the different sections. And I do this to keep myself organized and to make sure that I hit all of the key points that I need to hit in order to successfully test and vet the idea. What team do I need? Do I need to hire some freelancers from Upwork, or Tongle in order to help me out? Do I need to, post something to Craigslist, which you'll see I added here as a subtask. Asana is an incredibly powerful tool. It helps to keep your launch on point and on schedule. You can put by when dates. So, we need to communicate with all the influencers 3 weeks before we finalize our ad roll ads. You can get that specific, and it just makes things run smoothly. So definitely recommend using Asana. Some people love Trello. Use whatever will keep you on point and allow you to hit those deadlines. It's super important. So the next thing that I'm doing, as I mentioned, I'm going to post on Craigslist just to test the idea. Here's the post, super simple with an image, and we'll see if anyone responds. I'll check back in to see if anyone takes the bait and responds to this. All right, till next time, guys. Happy launching. Hope you're testing your own ideas as well.